Here we have a 1995 RB3 Gibson. Let's hear what it sounds like. Let's look at this banjo. Okay, and all right. So these banjos, as you're seeing, all look pretty much the same. You know, from the pot standpoint, it has a Sullivan bridge on it, Presto tailpiece, one-piece armrest, and I'm gonna go up the neck here, and you can see it has a leaves and bows pattern. Really nice. Banjo's in extraordinarily nice condition. Very little, if any, fret wear. See the headstock, and you'll notice we talked about this earlier in our video where we showed all these different banjos, but look at the headstock here, and you'll see these keys are nice and shiny. Every banjo we get in, we take it apart, we buff it, put it back together, make sure everything's fine. It takes about 4 hours. We come down the neck, you'll notice it's in extraordinary condition. I'm sorry. Now, one thing people do sometimes, they'll put a 5th string capo on the banjo, so there are 2 little holes where the little screws are, and we never get into repairing those, but if somebody's really good, they can touch that up so you can hardly see it. But I just thought I'd mention it because we want to make sure when you get that banjo that it's exactly what you're expecting. This one, as I say, is in extraordinary shape. And look at the side of this. Look at how that nickel's virtually perfect. Okay, and we can look at the Presto tailpiece, it's perfect. And sometimes when I'm playing, you know, I get a little smudge on those, but I mean, this is about as perfect as you can get. Since Gibson hasn't made any banjos since 2010 and people are wanting a new Gibson banjo, then what we're doing is making them about as new as possible. So here's the back of the Resonator. We can see that. And you can see that there's, you know, there are little insignificant little marks here and there, but other than that, from a distance, it would look absolutely perfect. And this is about as good as you're going to get. This is about as nice a banjo as you can imagine. And then, of course, the inside of the shell, it has a Gibson USA flange on it. It's even marked that way. Of course, the Gibson label. And, of course, it has the serial number in here, which we won't even try to get that. That would be very difficult to get under the in the camera. Anyway, so that is that's what it looks like. Now, if you're interested in this banjo or any banjo, you can go to banjowarehouse.com. Banjowarehouse.com. You'll see a lot of pictures. We just had somebody, a great photographer, come in and show us how to really set everything, so the pictures are wonderful. And if you have questions, you can call Andy at 404-372-5482. Oh, incidentally, if you like these, go ahead and click your subscribe button. And that's about it. Now, you can come and see all these banjos, and we say this on the videos a lot, but if you come in and see all the banjos that have been made in the last 30 or 40 years, and you can compare a 3 to a 4 to a Granada, you can compare a Stelling to a Gibson. We have about 70 banjos at any one particular time, and now we're really getting to the vintage Japanese stuff, which is just extraordinary, and it's real cheap, and it's an ideal beginning banjo. But give us a call. If you do come, give us a day's notice, because we might be out buying banjos. So we'll see you later, and have a great day.